Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Leonis Martin makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. And that hook's just fouled. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Kluber gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Martin is retired, and there's one away.
Third baseman,
number 7 is ready for his first AB here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he misses there, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Nick Castellanos gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Just underway here in Cleveland. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Francisco Lindor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. Michael Brantley will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and this goes right past him. Jose Ramirez takes his first shot now with a man at first following the one-out single.
Well, this is kind of the way you draw it up. Have at least one guy on base for the middle of your order. We'll see if they can drive him in and get that early run.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with one down. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Victor Martinez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Kluber steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And you know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
Into the box now, Dixon Machado. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. John Hicks into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength. Hit the other way out toward right field. Geyer moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Edwin Encarnacion strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Now the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here, because this ball is hit so hard and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Geyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. There's 1 on the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Yonder Alonso gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. You get that feeling? That'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on the show. James McCann will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
In there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is. 1
away here to begin the 3rd. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind 3rd. Ramirez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that, especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Number 40 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hard hit at 3rd. Ramirez scoops it up, and maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Leonis Martinez will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
94 on the outer edge. Can't help but take that.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Yan Gomes will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. Shot towards second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Jason Kipnis will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to 3rd base.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Lined hard towards short, and he'll get over to him. Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
Here's Rajay Davis now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
On the ground up the middle, Machado ranges to his left. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And remember here, on a ball that's out of play, the rule states that a runner gets the base he was running to plus one more. So that's going to allow him to come all the way in to score.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Shot back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Here's Davis now being waved home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see it. He was right on that one.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Kluber's ready. First pitch on its way.
Number 7.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Nick Castellanos comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No runs, no hits. One error for the Tigers thus far. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And another foul ball. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. 1 out, nobody on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Now you got the big thunder coming next, so you do not want to lose this guy.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Riding in once again, Victor Martinez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Oh, High. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A two-run shot for Victor Martinez. His first homer here in the series as the Tigers have knotted things up at 2 apiece.
Well, that's going to be a wake-up call out there on the mound. He was cruising along with a 2-0 lead, but he makes one mistake here in location, and all of a sudden, boys, we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Dixon Machado started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired, 2 down now. Digging in, John Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however. Edwin Encarnacion is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter, Edwin.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And a rather easy first out.
The right fielder, number
Brandon
6.
Geyer will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. The 0-1. Smoke toward third. And, he gives it the old Olay at third, and he gets right by him into left. Now to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes his out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
Yan Gomes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Castellanos is in pursuit, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, you accomplished 2 things on that last swing. Number 1, obviously you drive in that run with the sacrifice fly. But because that ball was hit so deep, it allows the second runner to move up another 90 feet as well.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's through into left, a base hit. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
The batter.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Rajay Davis steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Kipnis will take the turn and head for home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Runner's on his way to third. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Indians 5 and the Tigers 2. James McCann heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Jose Iglesias is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Lifted in the air out to right. Geyer on the move. He's there, but he drops it. He's around first on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting, number 40.
Number 40 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Leonis Martin will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Number 7 will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Nick Castellanos is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Indians 5 and the Tigers 3. Michael Brantley comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up the throw. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1.
Now batting,
Jose Ramirez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
On the money.
designated hitter.
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate, and he is out on the tag. Victor Martinez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Kluber sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Dixon Machado is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Dribbled to the right side. John Hicks will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Under it is Alonso. 2 away now. Stepping in, James McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They're still down 5-3. Alex Wilson will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, Alex.
Brandon Geyer will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
Leading off with a Tribe, right fielder.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Yonder Alonso steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Runner goes. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 6-3 game.
The catcher, number 10,
Yan Gomes will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it one away. Jason Kipnis steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
6 runs, 11 hits, and 2 Cleveland errors so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Jose Iglesias will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Grounded to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 1 out. And that's how you want to start an inning when you're already over 90 pitches for the ballgame.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Geyer. 2 gone.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Leonis Martin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still doubled up. Francisco Liriano will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Martin able to take it in for the first out.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Liriano gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. To his left, Machado. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that's a good guy to take care of on 1 pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Number 7 to try and snap out of it. 3 at-bats and 3 whiffs thus far.
Oh, and guys, he's already got the hat trick. He's got that old golden sombrero staring him right in the face. I can't watch.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Nick Castellanos will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around a score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Victor Martinez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here.
Now batting.
So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. His second of the game, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Edwin Encarnacion digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And Liriano's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he gets a fastball here and he rips it towards the hole. You see the good effort over there at first, but that got on him much too quickly for him to be able to knock it down.
In now, Brandon Geyer. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
First baseman
Yonder Alonso will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, any shot at getting two went out the window when he booted this thing. So he'll be forced to take the out at first base. And as a result, he won't get hit with an error.
Yan Gomes takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit. John Hicks will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Davis is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting,
James McCann will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Front door curve is taken, strike 2.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, the strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon, and this, in fact, is the 3rd time he's victimized this guy.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, maybe it was a little surprising that he even went out there for the 9th inning. But he gets the job done, and he finishes off the complete game win.
Before we take our leave, time for